Welcome to the birthplace of college football, the campus of Rutgers University in Piscataway, New Jersey, where the game will be a little more technical, but no less intense than that showdown with Princeton in 1869. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Bobcats' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense will get the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He fires one deep over the middle. He's got it along the sideline. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for the end zone. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play. Guys, let's talk just for a second about Rutgers. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Ohio Bobcats offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
The Bobcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Navarro. That's caught, it's Harris. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. New set of downs after the completion. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Bobcats are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. He's got him wide open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. They'll give it to the back. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough, 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Turning it on! And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. The Bobcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Bobcats. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Kickoff unit on the... He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Fletcher. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Scarlet Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Finds his man, it's Fletcher. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Fletcher.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Rushes on him. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Snagged in the middle, it's Fletcher. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just keep slinging it. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. And the Scarlet Knights started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Fletcher. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go, it'll be fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Field goal is good. That brings them to it in one.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the air, it's Navarro. Being aware of the entire situation, maybe you just let that ball go out of bounds, but he makes the catch and he'll lose yardage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Hendricks. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on him.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Great job by the defense, understanding what they were seeing. They played the read game beautifully, strung it out. Quarterback continues to drift to his left. No space to get through. Tackle for a loss for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to flick it up through the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Kick is in the air. He's got great speed. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That sack's on him, not the O-line. 3rd down coming. Fires left. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They punted away on 4th down. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pocket breaking down. He'll heave it deep. Makes the catch at the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio!
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. But none to be found as he stopped at the 23. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fletcher. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
The Scarlet Knights really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. First play of the period, 1st down here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Bobcats are rolling down the field. Got his man downfield. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. The give on the counter. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. Makes the grab on the shuffle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. And it's 1st and 10. And it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Going up top again. Catch in the middle. It's Fletcher. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Right down the middle. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there, almost had it in his grasp. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I got to understand the situation. I got to get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Here's the handoff. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jordan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Bobcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds his man. It's Williams. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The give to the tailback. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Hendricks. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Pass interference. Offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Hendricks. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Fletcher. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Fletcher. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. Off play action. With the catch, it's Fletcher. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Scarlet Knights have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where...
Picked off to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. Brought down at the 30 on the return, and his defense has set them up in scoring position. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Hendricks. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Makes the grab on the left. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Bobcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Bobcats have it with a first and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Escapes the sack. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
The Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker is Harris. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hendricks. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And they can't make the connection.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's Sheffield. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Scarlet Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Raymond. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Finds the tight end. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Raymond.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Scarlet Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. A strike downfield. Nice pickup, gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Now from inside the red zone. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
That was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The away team has a slight lead. They play a fun brand of football. Let's see if they can close this one out.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to throw. It's Navarro. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
The Bobcats are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Throws to the tight end. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air, it's Navarro. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll open the 2nd half on the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying play action. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
The Bobcats with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Navarro. Hauls it in. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Harris. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. And the Bobcats are on the move. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Working that left side now. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Fletcher. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Scarlet Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That's caught. It's Fletcher. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From their own 18-yard line, it's 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The free safety timed his rush perfectly on the blitz, and they come up with the sack.
Yeah, and the free safety usually stays deep and plays coverage, plays in the middle of the field, but they spin him down.
And the pressure gets to him again, another sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
That was not exactly helpful to this defense as they'll have their backs against the wall as the ball will be put in play close to the 40. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. To the air, it's Navarro. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Takes it the other way. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40.
And this QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Fletcher. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the 1st down play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4 down territory. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They just keep firing. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the third time tonight. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Navarro. Great timing on the slant. Snowed under by the defense.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Man, this defense has been ruthless all game long. Individual effort. They've got guys up front winning their one-on-one matchups, and they have been terrorizing this quarter.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Snagged in the middle, it's Raymond. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Scarlet Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Scarlet Knights are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
My My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
On third down, going up top. Got it in the middle, it's Duff. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on fourth. Throws to the back. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Scarlet Knights trying to cash it in on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Touchdown, Rutgers! The finisher and the exclamation point on that drive. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but then you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Bowling Green has been able to call its shots offensively. As impressive a performance as I've seen from this group in some time. They're up by 24 over the Judicials. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. With jet sweep pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, and I'll give him toughness points. He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him smarts points because he threw into double coverage. You got to make a better decision than that. So try not to get walloped, and definitely don't throw him into double coverage.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jordan. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught, close to the marker, it's Williams. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Firing to the right, complete. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. The Bobcats are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to pass. It's Navarro. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. This has been a tight one. 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Raymond.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
A nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
And the Scarlet Knights have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The sure hands, it's strong.
And a nice job separating by the slot receiver on that in route. Man-to-man coverage, he put his foot in the ground and created a little bit of separation, and that made that play work.
Play action. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why quarterbacks take their offensive lines out for all-you-can-eat wings. Clean pocket, able to step up, scan the entire field, and pick the open receiver.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got him still on his feet. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Scarlet Knights had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Gonna look downfield again. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Rutgers! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Scanning the field, it's Navarro on target. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make throws.
Normally, I would say, 4th and short on your own side of the field, you punt the ball away, but we're in the 4th quarter, and they need to keep this drive going to win. I say go for it.
They booted away on 4th down. Looks it in at the 40. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Going right to work up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Raymond. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. To the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Caught over the middle. It's Strong. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. The short hands, it's Duff. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Scarlet Knights have moved it inside the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. USF fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Boise State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
If you're their job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable. This defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And the Bobcats need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Weber. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. The Bobcats are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Fires to the end zone. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Power football with the run. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They'll move the tight end. Right back to the well. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Navarro. A little screen to the running back. There he goes. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it. First down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
I think the offense was hoping the defense would be expecting inside runs, so they toss it trying to use the speed to get to the outside, but the defense didn't fight. They were there to make it.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet.
Really nice job by the offense. Hey, man, trust your guys, right? We got all these analytics and 4th down saying go for it. They trust their quarterback. He gets it done with the completion.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Weber. They'll get it down to it'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The play-action fake. He wants it all. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. So that drive covered 40 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Get set, get set.
Leaves it with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And how good does that feel, right? You got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.